You are still thinking what business to start, or you're thinking about some other business to do in the next year, I would say to you, the best, the most cost-effective, the most hassle-free, risk-free opportunity for you is to join us and our team and open, and maybe you might be the right person to be the franchisee. We can help you open, you hear me right, open your own business where you can be doing similar things to us, selling coffee, selling technical support, repairing machines on customer sites, refurbishing them, what's not, and be the mini business of ours. We will help you grow because you're helping us grow. If that's something you're interested in, click the link in bio, put the franchise opportunity, and we will get back to you for a discovery call. Hello again. What the future holds. Are we going to see the bright side or the dark side? No one knows and no one can tell you. However, one thing is certain, death and taxes. You've been told about that many times in your life. So, higher prices is inevitable for the future. Everything is going up. If you look, prices in 1800s and 1900s going up. Prices in 2000s and right now, it's all a steep curve. It's only going one way and it's up. Unless something will change in the nearest future, which none of us can predict. So, practical advice from that onwards. You need to put your prices up. Prices of your coffee gonna go up, and prices of your coffee per cup should also go up. Because if you don't do this, you will not survive. But in doing so, you shouldn't be afraid, because everyone is afraid to put their prices up. What you should do, you should look at their competitor, do competitor analysis. Is Costa put their prices up? Is Starbucks? Is other people putting their prices up? And if they are, you just put it up slowly, slowly, slowly. The thing is, the coffee is such an important element in our life. We are addicted to coffee. We are addicted to caffeine. We are addicted to the fact to be able to sit with a friend and talk something over versus having a cup of coffee. So coffee is essential. It's also a basic commodity, and it's also an affordable luxury. And as the study suggests, in countries that are in a recession or there's huge currency devaluation or inflation, people are still drinking coffee. So that's not something you should be worrying about. I think it's important to distinguish whether you are a cafe, where you're serving a breakfast and you're doing a lot of food, or you are a coffee house, which is primarily, the main product is coffee, maybe a little biscuit, a little sandwich, and a little croissant. Well, if you can't be both, I think it's very hard to be both, and very few people can do it right, to do both, because it really distracts the customer. You see, if you are a cafe with the breakfast, you need to have a good machine, good grinder, good coffee that 99% of people like, and you can have one or two blends. And that's it, because people are not just coming to your cafe for the coffee, they're also coming for a good quality food, which is also your main selling point and your unique selling point. Now, if you, on the other hand, a coffee house, right, then you need to have a few blends of coffee available. You need to have good machine. You need to have 3-4 grinders. You have to give so many coffee options. You have to have bigger coffee menu, because you are there for the experience of coffee. Coffee is your main selling point. And little did you know, we cater for both markets. We have a single origin beans. We have traditional coffees that are 70-30 Robusta to Arabica blend that are really good and are under £13 a kilo. If that's something you're interested in, click the link in bio, click on our website and have a look. Or as a minimum, click on our website, leave your details behind, and we will give you a call and you can see whether we can open an account for you and start trading with you. Guys, coffee shop, tea shop is the essence of the community. It's a synergy of the community. The coffee is an important element. That's where people go to meet in coffee shops, to have a business conversation, to catch up with a friend, or just to enjoy the caffeine hit and kick. And that's why the coffee shops, cafe really become the center of the community, because people socialize mainly in those places right now. And the other part, of course, is the gyms, which we've spoken in other episodes. And that's why we think the gyms also need to introduce a selection of teas and coffees, because especially the independent gyms, their only survival is based upon how many paying customers they have. And they can only sell to so many customers because their gym floor space is so big. They can't sell 1,000 maybe or 2,000 gym memberships because the space is limited. What else can they do? Right, they have a little 2x2 meter square space, for example. They can introduce a coffee for their customers, maybe a few seats, if not, because that will help them increase their sales, because coffee is something people can drink as a pre-workout. Coffee is something that people want to drink after they leave the gym, as they're walking home with a friend or as they're driving back in their car. And you know they're going to stop at the petrol station and get a fucking Costa, right? So why don't you put the coffee machine in your gym? By the way, good idea for the gyms. We sell bean-to-cup coffee machines. That's right, bean-to-cup coffee machines for which you don't need the barista. It's so simple. You can just click, press the button, and you have a coffee. And you can charge anywhere from upwards of £2 or more per cup of coffee. This is something we can install at your premises. If you are an independent gym owner and you want to put a bean-to-cup machine in your coffee shop, click the link in bio. Let's get in touch. But also, if you are a gym and you can have a bigger space and maybe a few sitting areas, you maybe can put barista-operated machines and make a wider selection of drinks, the lattes, espressos, and be really good at it. And then all of a sudden, people will be coming to your gym. Later on, the personal trainers will be writing up forms and training programs with their clients with a cup of coffee set at the gym. Then people might be becoming visitors for their partners, can sit and have a cup of coffee, and people leaving the gym can have a cup of coffee, coming in can have a cup of coffee as a pre-workout. I've told you previously, pre-workout you buy for £2, you sell it for £2.20. You got a 10% margin. Even if you sell it for £2.60, you have a 30% margin. Coffee will cost you literally 10 to 50 pence to make, depending if you have milk or not, and you will sell it for £2.50. It's no brainer what margins are there for you to have in coffee. And people are getting more health conscious. They don't want a pre-workout sugar, taurine, stimulants that you don't actually need in your system. And a lot of people are realizing that caffeine or coffee that's been well roasted, been very well checked, has no bad ingredients in it, no mytoxins, or all sorts of things. We actually take care about our coffee. Our coffee is well roasted, is toxins free, and that's where you can make money. So gyms, think coffee, think community, think how much more you can gain of revenue by having that machine at your gym, offering the feel of community where people can sit and catch up and talk gym and coffee.